Good morning, guys. Once again, FCI Futures is back with the analysis on gold. And my name is Alex, and today I will be explaining you in detail about how the NFP is going to work. Today is the Friday market, first Friday of the month, so there is a good volatility in the market. And when we talk about the NFP and its forecast, then we can easily see that it's forecasted to be in the positive side. So yes, it is the possibility that the actual data do actually come positive side. And with that, if we see the average hourly earnings, then it's also positive. Then employment rate is also forecasted to be in the downside. This means it's positive for the dollar. So overall, if we look for the forecast of these all three datas, then it's going to be like a expected one is positive. Let's see how the original data change the market. And when we talk about gold, then we are getting three supports and three resistance levels today. And when we talk about today's low, then it will be our first support that will come to 2512. Below that, there is 2503, that is yesterday's low during the US session. And after that, there is yesterday's low, daily candle low of 2493. And these are the three support levels which we will be seeing today. After that, in the upside, we are getting the like yesterday's high of 2523, and above that there will be a good resistance zone like till 2531. So this is the important level which we have to look for what during the NFP data. If NFP data comes in the positive side, then surely the gold will be going in the downward side, as it's totally opposite to the data. And if it comes in the negative side, then gold will be going in the upside. Okay, because right now, if you talk about the Fed, then they are totally focused upon provide doing labor job. Okay, so right now they are totally focused to that, and NFP is a good data to represent that all the labor market. Now when we come about the technical part, then we are seeing that yesterday gold started from 2493 and it reached the high of 2523. So yesterday night, after the US session started and the data came, it fell down for the 50%. Okay, if we draw the Fibonacci retracement level, then we see that this was the golden zone where till it made the correction in the downside and it retraced back in the upside. So right now what traders have to focus is this support of 2505 is the main support. Okay, today's support of 12 is not so important, it can easily be broken in the downside, but today's support of 2505 is the main support. So all the buyers who are buying from above 2505 or like around 2512, then they should be care that gold can easily come till 2505 or below that. And if below it comes, then it will reach till 2593. So these are the some of the key insights in the downside. If the like downward correction comes, then this could happen in the downside. And I will draw that for you. Like these are some of the levels. If this breaks, then this will come. And if tomorrow, today's morning low of 2512 breaks, then it will come till 2505 once again. Now when we talk about the upside, like how much in the upside it can go, then we will be drawing the Fibonacci extension. Okay, so for that we will be taking the like all-time low of this week, that was 2471, and the wave. Okay, so if we draw that, then we are getting that gold can easily reach till 2534 in the upside. That is the main resistance zone. So anyone who is selling, okay, they need to keep their stop loss above 25 okay. And if that breaks, then gold will easily reach till 2554 or 2566. If gold in case reaches in the zone of 2566 during US session after the data, then traders, you have to be sure that it could be a fake spike and gold can fall from 2566 range. So everyone must book their profit here, all the intraday traders, and should book all the profits, and then from here they can take the long term like selling opportunity. If gold starts to fall from 2566 range or something, then it will fall at least for like $40 or $50 in the downside. So these points will be the selling range, and the target will be 2515 or 2518 once again. And you should be always aware that every time it is the fact that whenever gold has made a higher high or the all-time high, it was in the range between like $60 to $70 or $80. So this is the always the range from where the gold always fall. So you must be aware about that. And like above 32 or 34, you need to stay in the buy side only. Don't like rush to sell from the higher price. Wait for the market to get exhausted, and after that sell for the bigger side. Thank you so much for the day, and we will be posting the well guided analysis on the group also. So do follow us and join us. Thank you so much.